Oh, we're in there.
You guys want more light, or should leave us closed?
Yeah, fuck it.
I'm down for the light, yeah.
Yeah, it's more light in here. Oh, let's go. I'm gonna invite you to a live on
Power links.
Yeah. Then we'll just mute it.
Let me do that right now. I only have 10% battery.
Oh, really?
It's all good. I just have to make sure I can make that phone call in 20 minutes.
Hey, do you have a long charger that we can funnel over here to him? He has 10%, but we're about to go live.
Shit's way off.
Fortunately, it's not long, but I have a charger.
That's okay. As long as you can set right there, yeah.
We just need to put your phone anywhere, really, just to fucking...
Yeah, it doesn't need to be facing us or anything. Perfect, thank you.
All right, about to invite you real quick. What up, Donald?
What up, bro?
We're going to let a couple people get on here and start the little lives on IG. And then we're going to get to it. No, I think we're good for now. I just invited you.
There you go. Scragging.
There we go. There we go. You just point at the ceiling.
Yep.
Comments and audio on YouTube.
What's up, Drew is sharing?
Made it on here. What's cracking, bro?
He said, no, Drew is sharing says hi is what he said.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was like, that's fast, bro. You were just on your stream.
All right.
Comment.
Yo, what's up, Star Dog? How's it going, bro? I was literally just watching your IG story, all the crazy biased trolls, and then I got this notification.
Yeah, we can talk about that a little bit today.
Yo, what's up, Ultra Blaze? Fuck going on, Terrence?
Terrence back, dude?
Yeah. Drew is rating. Came from Drew. Yo, appreciate everybody and appreciate Drew is sharing for sending people over to come check us out, man. We appreciate all you guys.
All right. How many we got? 52. It's like a midday random no notice live, so I don't know how much higher we're going to get there. Oh, dude, Drew's sending everybody over.
Yeah,
Appreciate you, big dog.
Appreciate it.
So while we're here, 83. All right, let's let some people come on because it seems to be jumping up. But I cannot stop smelling this locals only right now, dude.
This shit's got a fucking nose on it. Dude.
Ridiculous. Yeah. And where are we at? 83? Fuck it, I'll show you guys. So comes with, look, it's not a Grove bag, but homie's got the fucking humidity reader. 56. You know, it ain't 58, but
it's close.
56.
It's close.
And
enough.
The fact that it's in the jar is heady as fuck. Grow in Michigan with the first super comment. Appreciate you, big dog. We are doing one giveaway, a random giveaway today, or two random giveaways, of course, again today, like every live. Top super comment and a random super comment are going to win a tip. God damn, bro.
Yeah, Skunk is 87 is dumb.
That is ridiculous.
Drew is sharing. There he is. Hey, bro. Much love, dude, and appreciation for you sending everybody over, dude.
Yeah, and the humidity reader is fucking a trip, dude. And it comes in both jars. I mean, I don't know if you guys will get that, but I can just say, so we got 2 batches of the locals only. Hold on, something's going on here. Verifying Google updater. Oh, we're good. Okay.
Shout out JN.
JN for the random super comment with nothing to say, just love. Appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, I think he already, Grown Michigan. Yeah, he said.
Yep. What's good, bro? So the story, I can't stop smelling this, bro. This is ridiculous. The locals only. So here's the thing with the locals only. It was another brand where we saw them at an event. They gave us some weed and they were like, yeah, just smoke it. And we were like, we're probably not going to smoke it because we just have like 2 backpacks full of weed here, but we don't want to say no to people. And who knows, sometimes we'll be chilling and grab a random jar and we don't have a good matchup. The genetics line up and we run a duel.
Yeah.
But this is one that I didn't know until all of a sudden, real quick, pause, love from Drew, MK, with the euros. Appreciate the euros, bro. The US dollar is going down, dude.
Shit.
If anybody's got euros, we'll appreciate them, dude. We can't be doing this US dollar shit. But we basically, we kept hearing about locals only. I think we posted a jar or something. and everybody started going nuts. And like some people that we trusted were like, yo, you got to try locals only. So we tried a super old batch, like very old. It was browning and everything.
It was still wet as fuck. Yeah.
Yeah. Very oxidized, wet. We have it here. Actually, it's up there. Oh, did you put it in here?
Put it in a grow bag.
Okay.
Remember, because it was wet.
So there's not a lot of air in there though. And it needs air. But yeah, it just wasn't like a prime batch, and it's fucking, aside from it clogging a little bit and just like still feels the same, maybe a little bit drier.
A little dry, yeah.
Aside from it clogging a little bit and just like not being able to hit it because it was like that type of texture of weed that just like sucks together when, you know, when when you're hit or when it's lit. It was absolutely smoking, perfect flavor translation, smooth as fuck. Everything's great. So here's the other strain we tried. What did he say this was?
That one is Skunk 87. It's a, I think they're in here. Yo, can you give me the genetics again? It's Skunk 87. It's a Skunk 1 versus a Pakistani something else.
Didn't we put it in the description?
Not the genetics, just what it was called. It's called Skunk 87.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was, if I remember correctly, it was some OG with Skunk, I think.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, let us know if you're in here. But on the other hand here, we have Everyone Smokes. This is a Headband. Smells super fucking old school, just like Headband. Looks great. Feels great. Fucking seems nice and fresh still. It is relatively older, but it doesn't look or smell like that at all. So I'm
no, it hasn't browned or anything like that.
No
it's not oxidizing. Yeah.
Locals only Instagram, I think, is locals only _cannabis. I could be wrong. Let me know. It's on our IG story. We tagged them.
Avi or Sean, if you Avi's right there. There you go. Avi. Okay, so it's Pakistani Citron times Skunk 1. Avi, can you throw up your IG for everybody, please? Bred by Lempire and Ukiah. Shout out. Oh, Genius Seeds. That's what's up, dude.
Does it got that nasty toss the bag smell or more sweet? Dude, it's kind of got both, bro. It's like a rancid sweetness that's just fucking great. Donald Smith, dude, with the $20 super comment. What a fucking legend. He's always coming through. Much love, brothers. Some American dollars from Minnesota. LOL, fuck them haters. We all trust y'all. Appreciate you, bro.
Appreciate you, bro.
Thank you. Hey, and by the way, I was just saying this on the story. For anyone that thinks we're biased over the blueprint thing, there's a lot to say that, so I won't get too into it. But go let us know how you think we can make this shit better. Because at the end of the day, that shit was smoking better. It was just smoother. And it's an old batch of fuck. Not to say that batch fresh wouldn't have beat the chef. But, I mean, dude, we're splitting hairs here. And it was harsher.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, we do this for you guys. We do this so that way you guys can know, you know, a good place to spend your guys' cash on Fire Tree. We're not doing this for any other reason. You know, Blueprint doesn't need us to hype them up. They're already big as it is.
Yeah.
You know, we do this for you guys so you guys know what's good smoke. So let us know if there's something you want us to change.
Yeah, if you guys have ideas, you know what I mean? We didn't post all those question boxes on our story to get all the good comments. We got fucking way more good comments and support than bad comments, so I appreciate you guys, but we aren't posting that shit to hear what we want to hear. We want to see if there's actually any good ideas out there on how to make this thing better.
Yeah. Are you muted on your IG too?
Yes.
Do you want to unmute just for a second just to tell them to come over?
No, I pinned a comment. Comments and audio on YouTube.
There you go. Beautiful. Yep. Beautiful.
So, yeah, Jack, no, I feel you, bro, but I do really care about this shit. I know the thing to do is like ignore the haters and keep trucking. But I even want to fucking hear out the haters, dude. I want to hear what everybody has to say. It's a tough one for us because we're like, all right, do we not put in Blueprint? Because if Blueprint, here's the thing. Most of the growers, all the growers over there have a palate and they know what's smoking. And so it's like, if they're going to enter a competition, they're going to smoke through batches. They're going to find something going crazy and they're going to enter it, right? So if we let Blueprint enter a competition, there's a high likelihood they'll be in the finals and could win.
Yeah.
So do we not let them enter? Like, do we take LeBron out of the game just because he's fucking winning too much and you got to see who, or because the commissioner like is homies with LeBron or like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, I don't know.
I think also you guys need to understand and correct me if I'm wrong, but I mean, there was over 250 people watching that yesterday.
Yeah.
There's only like 10 people saying biased. That's how hyper fixated.
I don't think it's even 10. I think it was 6.
Well, that's how hyper fixated we are on this, that 6 bothers us.
No, it does, because like,
bothers us.
We're doing this as custies, bro. We're talentless individuals, like we often say, that are trying to figure out what's smoking the best. And we do this as custies, for custies, like just to figure out what the best thing smoking is. So
Yeah. Shout out Adrian. You might need to change that last name, but thank you so much for much for the fucking love, brother.
Did you guys hear Greasy join the OVO team?
Dude got his owl chain today.
Whole gang of predators. Let's see here. Is this one clean? Or are they both? This one's cleaner.
That one's cleaner, yeah. I think that's only been used once.
Dude, I'm going to roll up the Everyone Smokes first because it doesn't seem as sticky. This seems ridiculous, dude. This locals only. If it's smoking anything like that apples and bananas, this is a problem.
Eric Myers, I agree, dude. That's definitely something that we're gonna do. Life Sauce is the first one to, and there he is too. Life Sauce is the first one to throw his nuts on the table and just be like, "Yo, I'm ready to put 3 strains up against anybody else's."
Literally anyone he's down.
Yeah, anyone. So shout out Life Sauce for that. But yeah, that's definitely something we're gonna do and that we want to do. Shout out Eric for that one.
And by the way, also shout out Everyone Smokes. He had like a Skittles Cushmint in the bracket that was smoking really nice, especially on the flavor. Smoothness could have been a little better, but the flavor was performing. And so that's why we really wanted to try this again. These are 2 brands that we've tried and been really happy with what we've tried already, both small batch, both when we called them for the bracket, when other people fell through. We're ready to fucking roll with all the confidence in the world. Yep. So this should be a great one. Both weren't necessarily like super confident in these compared to the other things they've entered. So we also felt like it was even playing field there. But I mean, you know, here's the thing.
I got to dump these.
We forgot a lot of the shit that we were going to smoke in our Sacramento studio, but we were already going to go live today. So we're like, all right, we're smoking this today. These are the closest things we could come up with. Backwood Brothers with the $10 super comment. Locals only for the win. The OGs, Avi and Sean killing the living soil game. Hell yeah, bro.
He's one of the homies.
Hey, can we hide the name though? It says Backwoods. Can we blur that?
Can't be having that out there.
Y'all see those text tips? All they look like copy. Y'all see, text tips, all the other little Chinese tips popping up, basically copying fucking everything. I don't know, bro. Like, whatever, do your thing. It's all good. Nobody's gonna be rocking like Chinese tips proudly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, right after we did extendos, they did extendos. Right after we did glow in the dark, they did glow in the dark. They follow fucking everyone that we're following, including my grandma and shit. So it's just some real biter shit, but it's all good, dude. Keep doing your thing. Get your hustle on. Stardog Guava with the next super comment, $2. It ain't $20, but it's $2. It's $2. Need more proper Z, my guy. It is in fact $2, and we appreciate you. Actually, Sean appreciates you because like always, in the Fairfield studio here, all super comments are going to Sean. So thank you guys for supporting the fucking crew here.
Appreciate you, buddy.
Toad Venom be smoking. Yeah, we're gonna find out Wednesday at 11 a.m. live. Where are we at? 162. All right, we can talk about this. We've kind of mellowed out at 162, so we'll talk about it now. The Midsbusters tier. So, as you guys know, we have a Patreon tier, 2 Patreon tiers. A $10 one. That's where we do all Midsbusters. That's where when we go buy a $1,600 zip or some crazy expensive shit, we go smoke it there, and we generally use the funds. Well, the idea was to use the funds from Patreon subscribers to buy the weed, but the funds from Patreon doesn't even pay for like the set, let alone the weed. So, you know, we're still buying the weed, but we share those expensive experiences with our Patreon members. Up until now, we are creating a Midsbusters tier on YouTube as well. And what that's going to consist of is, and it's up right now, what that's going to consist of is, number one, having a private chat because we can't keep up with all the comments. So we're going to start specifically reading the private chats. And we'll jump to the other one if there's not enough in the beginning, but eventually we're going to get to there. Number 2, exclusive access to live Midsbusters episodes. So you won't have to wait for the episode to drop. We still will be dropping the episode for the public, but you guys will be able to hop on there live and watch as we go through it. And before I get to number 3, Jake Rolls with the $2 super comment. Appreciate you, big dog.
Shout out.
So yeah, anyways, we're going to have a whole bunch of little benefits on our Midsbusters tier and the Patreon tier. You guys will have free access to it. So don't worry, if you're on the Patreon tier, you're not going to be missing out. I like how this is breaking up the Everyone Smokes.
It looks a little plywoody.
I mean, like the way it's breaking down in my fingers, at least, and it's smelling way gassier on the breakdown than it did just out the jar. We'll keep the top comment pinned. So again, on the giveaway, guys, top comment wins it, or top super comment wins a tip, and a random super comment wins a tip as well. We're giving away tips every time we do a live.
Yeah, Easy Katka. I change the tip all the times because I have 2 specific tips that we use for these because we know that they're the exact same diameter all the way through. That way there's no variable. And when I pulled it out the first time, I thought I had the right orange one and the right blue one, but I was wrong once I stuck them together. Hope that clarifies that. He's like, yo, bro, just pulled out hella different tips. Yeah. Like trying to figure it out.
Yeah, I don't know how, but Ruben had it so I could easily jump back.
He would star messages. So if you just star it and then yeah. Let's see.
There we go.
Yeah. How do we clean the hemp grinders? Go ahead, bro.
Clean the hemp grinders. I would take 91 or 99% ISO. Open them up like this. Pour the ISO in each one of them. Let them sit and soak for a little bit. Once you see that it looks like there's a bunch of like chlorophyll in there, the water's turned all green and stuff from the weed that's in there, put it together, grind it. You're going to probably want to like wipe the rim and the outside of everything with like all this buildup right here. I don't know if you guys can see this. Let me grab this real quick. All this buildup that you get on the outside of it, you're going to want to wipe all that off, make sure it's gone. Sometimes you'll have chunks in there that you want to like take like a paper clip and pick that out. But yeah, just use ISO, keep soaking and rinsing and soaking and rinsing. When you're done, rinse it with hot water, let it dry out, and good to go.
And Preferred Gardens has a drop right now.
They do, a dope drop.
A collab shredder. So check that out. We posted the link on our story. I went and copped as well, dude. Got to have that.
Yeah, we've tried Greasy Couture, and yeah, he's clearly not the same guy. But yeah, we tried his weed. It was cool.
It was a little smoky. It was a little harsh. We need to try maybe a fresher batch, but it wasn't anything that I would smoke personally. But it is veganic, and I'm hard pressed to remember a single time I've smoked anything veganic that I actually smoked. Growing of cannabis is not a veganic process by nature.
Yeah. So
making it veganic, I don't know. The weed kind of looks how veganic people look.
A little thin, a little wispy,
frail, a little, you know what I mean, unhealthy.
Donald Smith, appreciate you, brother. He said, shout out to Paul for the extra merch. My purchase of proper stash. Appreciate you, G. No worries.
Yes, sir. And fucking shout out to Sean, dude. Hey, if anybody's packing your orders, it's Sean, dude.
Yeah, all I did for you, bro, was send the message to Sean with your info. That's all I did. So shout out Sean. Which is a good thing you're getting those, John, and not us. That $4.99 went where it was supposed to go. Santa Cruz only shredder gang. Hey, dude, we got some. I don't know. We're going to be doing the flour mill again.
So here's let's talk about it. Yeah, let's talk about it. Is Jake Rolls on here? Jake, you in here?
Jake, you still here, bud?
So Jake has been fighting hard for flour mill, right? And I don't know. Like he's saying the double grind can help it, and so I'll be at the office, and he'll be smoking something. Burning immaculate, bro. Immaculate. And I know you really don't like the texture of fluffy weed, and it's a little harder to roll. So we're just going to step beside ourselves real quick and be like, okay, look, maybe we're not rolling it right. As much as like we're proper doinks or whatever, right? Maybe we're not rolling it right. So what we want to do is have another episode. We're going to have Jake come on the episode. We haven't even talked to Jake about this, but I know he's down. We're going to have Jake come on the episode. We're going to use the same weed. We're going to have us roll 2. We're going to have him roll 2 with the 2 different grinders, and we're going to compare. And maybe we'll even bring like Mike on. We'll bring a couple rollers, and we're going to really get down. We're going to do this again. Because here's the thing. If by double grinding it, if by putting the weed through the fucking flour mill twice gets us a better outcome, we are not above the inconvenience of having to do that because it's already inconvenient.
It's probably still going to be quicker than a Santa Cruz shredder that we have to fill 3 times either way.
Yeah, straight up. Like this is already so inconvenient. I'm on my 3rd fucking grinder full over here.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll do that. We'll take that extra step if need be. And again, like we say this a lot, the flour mill people are nice as fuck, and I love the idea of the product, especially since they got rid of the version 2 without the metal shavings. I wanted it to win, 10 times easier to use. And the people are awesome. Like we get left on red by Santa Cruz Shredder. You know what I'm saying? We have no allegiance to them. We turned down a huge sponsorship opportunity with Flour Mill to give the W to Santa Cruz Shredder when we knew damn well we weren't about to get no sponsorship money from them.
Gumbo King says, I like Santa Cruz too, but too bad Burner, Uncle Fester, I'm not going to repeat the other part, bought shares in the company. It's his company now, I heard. I don't support Burner.
I mean, look, dude, I don't give a fuck who's selling it. If it's the best product,
we want it.
You know what I mean? Like, again, we're very impartial to this, dude. If Greasy was selling grinders that were the shit, I'd be buying them. It's just a matter of what's better. I don't give a fuck about anything else. You know, I mean, my $80 ain't gonna make Burner. You know, it's not gonna change his life. I don't really give a fuck. If it's better, I'll buy it. Need an XL hemp shredder. That's ideally what we're trying to work on, dude. We're gonna see what we could do with that. Maybe Dave Prefer Gardens can help plug us in, dude, so we don't get left on red. Has anyone tried Gotti's Sour D? I'm not sure where that batch of Sour D came from, but if it came from Green Dog, I have tried it. We did try it the other day. But I will say it was a 9-weeker. They're taking it 11 weeks. So we're gonna see. Everybody knows Sour D, it needs to go long. You know what I mean? I mean, fuck, maybe even more than 11 weeks, but we're going to give it another shot once it goes the length that it should have went. All right, now for the, like, my hands are already sticky as fuck. And yo, dude, this smells so good. This is the type of weed I don't even care if it smokes, because I'll just sit here and smell it, dude. That's my favorite. I think that's my favorite terp.
But how does it smell?
D. How does it smell, though?
So, what's the minimum amount of flour you guys put in your joint normally? The very minimum amount would be like 2.5 grams would be like a minimum.
Yeah.
And that's if we're by ourselves.
Yeah. And that's if like we're in a hurry just trying to get high. Like,
yeah.
If we're trying to judge flour and give an opinion on it, it's rare we'll put less than 1/8, maybe 3 grams. Because that is the best way to display the full potential of the flavor of that plant. Okay, so the locals only, I'm breaking it apart. I don't like how it's pulling apart nearly as much as how I like the Everyone Smokes. It's very like spongy and wet, it seems like. That humidity pack that came in the jar, which, by the way, if you just joined, we opened the jar and there was an actual humidity pack in there. Adrian OVO back at it again with the $2. Appreciate you, big dog. But yeah, I'm not liking how this is breaking up so far, but I also didn't like how that fucking apples and bananas was breaking up, and it ended up absolutely blowing. So
yeah,
we will see. What was the jar that was just open?
This one or the one that he just opened?
The one I just opened. What did he say the genetics were again?
So that is Pakistani Citron times Skunk 1, which is called Skunk 87.
The super common to be hiding what you guys are doing right there. Makes it hard. Like, you can't see the table.
Oh, I see.
Well,
Avi, did I get that right or what? Was I right on
it was an
genetics?
S1, right? It was a Skunk S1.
Maybe.
Let us know. Yeah, if you guys see Avi in here, that's locals only. So
yeah, 11 millimeters with 2.5 and a raw ethereal paper is how I roll my personal proper joints.
Yeah, I mean that can work. I just don't like if the ethereals were just a little bigger, I could fuck with it. But yeah, we did an ethereal versus elements with the same weed, and I didn't really notice a huge difference other than the smaller doink just did not perform as well for as long. And I don't know if that's because of the paper or the size of the doink. I think it's because of the size of the doink personally.
Could be. It definitely could be.
See, dude, this is so sticky though. Holy shit.
It's like one of those ones where you're going to have to wash your hands afterwards before we smoke.
The Preferred Gardens in Santa Cruz collab has been chipping on people. Interesting. I haven't fucking ever had that happen. I don't understand how that's possible. Besides if you're overfilling it, I only fill the grinder up 70% of the way, so it has room to kind of break down. If you're filling it 100% and then you're trying to fucking manhandle it, I mean, depending on how much you're working out, dude, you might be able to chip a tooth, but we're not getting into this rap beef right now. We here for the weed beef. Dude, I mean, I'm just entertained by all of it, bro, but we can get into either one when you're... You said what?
They're going on Adrian, dude, the OVO dude.
Oh, the OVO dude?
Oh, yeah. Like, okay, guys, give me a second. I got to make a phone call real quick.
At 2:55, you had to hop out and make a call.
My computer's back at 2:55.
Oh, that's weird. We almost missed this shit today because we've like his computer was showing like 15 minutes behind our phones. It was super. It's Mac. Backwood Brothers 510 again. 87 Skunk, Pakistani Citrion times Skunk 1. Okay, it was Skunk 1, not an S1. Whoops. Flour Mill versus Santa Cruz Rat Beef would be fire. We need some rat volunteers. Let's move this out of the way real quick. Have the shit ready for him when he comes back. How many times should you grind using medium 3-piece Santa Cruz shredder? For an eighth, I usually am at least 3 grinders in, 70% full. And you fucking grind the shit out of it until there's literally, it feels like there's nothing left in the grinder until it's like as fine as you can possibly make it is the best way to make it smoke. People are like, oh, it turns to dust. That means you're smoking huff. Okay, it shouldn't turn to dust. Good weed is not going to turn to dust.
Set huff, dude.
You know, I mean, look, or not even that the weed's bad, but like you mishandled the storage of it or something. Like, and under no circumstance, like tell me you're smoking boof without telling me just, oh, my weed turns to powder. That means you mishandled the storage of the weed or it's trash. Let's see.
Or it was stored incorrectly before you got it.
Locals Only is here. I don't know about Ryan, but Avi is in the house.
Mm-hmm.
Greasy Huff's nitrous. Roll some bars.
Dude,
what did I miss?
Nothing. Just the one that you just read.
Oh.
And the subtlety in which you read it, dude, is just too much, dude. Oh, God.
I mean, it's just, you know, yeah, we won't even.
Someone made a piece of quartz that fit an edge of a doink about 1 millimeter or 2 deep, and you torched it piping hot. Do you think it could work to make a gas-free way of lighting a doink perfectly?
Let's talk about that, actually, because I thought about this a lot. So, yeah, I think that's a cool way to do it. It's way better than an herb iron. An herb iron is disgusting to me. Shout out Greasy. Because you're heating up metal, which could be releasing all sorts of fucking, could be off-gassing right into your weed. So that's worse, for one. For two, let's talk about gasless. So 33 degrees Fahrenheit, or for the people across the pond, 1 degree Celsius is the temperature at which butane dissipates. So at room temperature, it dissipates immediately. With the presence of a flame in the light, you could never, if you tried, get gas into your weed. Butane is one of the cleanest heat sources that you could possibly use, which is why it's used by the scientific community. It does not contaminate your weed at all. Even if you were to sit there and hit it while you light it, you still couldn't contaminate your weed if you tried. It is physically impossible. That's just some like bro science shit that people fucking get like worried about. That is not the case.
Scroll up a little bit. There's something I want to read real quick. I think this is you, Steve. If it is, let me know. I think this is the real loud, because when I enter, I want the best in the fucking game.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Like, look, here's the thing. The only people bitching about Blueprint being in there are like some random trolls on the internet. Every single person we ask when like the growers all know what the fuck is up when it comes to Jordan. There's a lot of mutual respect around the board between all these growers, and none of them are fucking doubting it for a second. Every competitor that we've talked to about this in the bracket was like, yeah, I saw that coming. It's only the motherfuckers that probably haven't smoked some Chef or smoked a bad batch of Chef when there was a little downfall in quality, when fucking their AC went out, the heater went out, the COT went out, the lines were clogged. Like they were dealing with so much shit and had some rough batches go through. But the only people worried about this is a few trolls. Nevertheless, if we can make this better, we will. Is that enough? Or you need another little half grinder?
I mean, this weed breaks up so much differently.
Yeah.
That I think, I would even do a full, dude, because look at, if we're talking size wise, like this weed.
That one.
Yeah. And I just think that's going to shrink down when I roll it.
Say less. Was Adam good?
Adam got me crying. Someone said, you guys need to review better terps, and Chef wasn't loud. Adam said it's probably a decibel rep.
No, it actually was a decibel rep, and that's nothing against decibel. I mean, he had it in his bio, but he's over here reviewing Ember Valley and shit, giving him, nothing against Ember Valley either. But I'm just saying, like, if you know, like, bro, tell me. And he has a review page. This motherfucker doesn't know about Chef, so I'm just like, dude, I think it was SD reviews or some shit. I don't know. I should have posted them, but I just let off. I just didn't.
What's popping?
I was feeling my
that trip. Is loud THC. What's up, my dude? some of the best, probably the best sunset sherbet I ever had in my life came out of that man's garden, dude. If you guys don't know about Loud THC, fuck around and find out. What do you got in the works right now, Steve? I know you've been breeding and doing all kinds of shit. What are you running right now? Let's hear. Honest opinion on a custody reviewer. If I had a choice to get a package of anything in the bracket, I'm choosing Chef. There you go.
Yeah, if you're gambling, everything is batch to batch. But if you're gambling, like I would either gamble on Fuck or Blueprint, just based on my personal experience and what I've tried over and over and had it be fire.
Yo, I love this shit, dude. He said, Bob says, we just got Proper Z in London. I don't know how you guys got that, but that's what's up. From the boys at LL. Ask them to send you some jolly good genetics ASAP. We need UK Fire to be repped.
Bro, I agree. Fire gets here, I would love.
I agree, dude. And yeah, we're the first ones that'll be putting you guys on the show, dude. Shout out to everybody across the pond.
Yeah, I think everybody that's fucked with anybody across the pond knows. I think Drew said it best. He's like, America grows the fire, UK knows the fire.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Because honestly, a lot of people over here in Cali, I can't even lie, bro. I say this over and over, and I know I'll probably get heat for saying it, but everywhere I look, everywhere I go, I'm starting, like, the more I talk to people in Cali, the more I'm like, damn, motherfuckers really don't know what fire is. That's crazy. Like, people in New York had a better idea of this shit than a lot of the big names even in Cali.
Yeah, it's
impressed by anything, it seems like. Jordan helped me with my cancer. That's how good his flower has always been since 88 black bags. Yeah, if you think Blueprint is some new brand, you just don't know, dude.
Yeah, right.
Keep doing your thing. Don't pay attention to the noise. Live sauce. Appreciate you, big dog.
Yes, sir.
A lot of talk about what medium growers use and what newts growers use, but my thing is, who cares if it's smoking? I 100% agree, dude. We've had incredible and horrible representations of all different types of feed, all different types of mediums. It's just like, you know, you just got to cancel out all the noise and the opinions and just light that motherfucker up and see how it's smoking. Had some UK cheese recently, bomb classic strain. It was from Skrilly the Kid. Dude, the UK cheese that keeping it bubbling dropped in rosin form was
fucking stupid, dude.
Ridiculous. Chef has the highest review in my rolled up review page. Andrew, you already know, bro.
Yep.
If you know, you know, dude. If you don't, you're going to look stupid in our comments, basically. You know what I mean? Let's see. Y'all need Candido Craft. I've been hearing about Candido Craft a little bit, dude. I want to fucking I want to see what's up with that at some point. What's an accurate flavor profile in sour D? I haven't had it since the back in the day. I'm not. Look, the only sour Ds I had were probably knockoff sour Ds in my time, and they were fucking outdoor and greenhouse, and I was just trying to move boxes of them. And so I don't have much experience with sour D. He, on the other hand, has been smoking sour since the 90s, and he knows his sour D.
I can tell you this: there's nothing that I've tried in the last 8-9 years that's anything close to the genetics that we got in the 90s.
Hey, can we pin the starred? Yeah. Let's see. Okay, gang, I have done TK. Charlie Kush times Headbanger and Sebastian. My Loud Candy is a Jawbreaker OG. Oh, he's answering your question. Loud TC, he's answering.
Oh, okay, let's do this. I've done TK times Headbanger and MB15 times Bossio, and my loud candy, it is Jawbreaker OG times RSR Rainbow Sugar times Runs. That's what's up, dude. That's what's up.
Stoked to try it.
Yeah, excited to see that shit, bro. Hit me up in the DM, Steve, when you start getting that stuff ready so we can link. I want to try some of that shit, dude.
All right, let's go scroll. Get a little scroll again. For you that don't know, Fuck and Tenko is UK. Yeah, Fuck is a bruv, by the way.
Yes, he is.
And he's the homie. Let's see. Minnesota knows about that good Cali fire as well. Donald, I'm not doubting you, brother, but I haven't experienced it myself, so I can't vouch. But I would love to see what the fuck Minnesota's doing.
You're on here, so we know at least one person does.
Only time I've been to Minnesota is when I had a layover on the way back from New York. That's the only thing I know about Minnesota. And they fucked up my flight. So me and Minnesota right now aren't on good terms. Okay. It'd be cool to see some Cabal based on the show. Isn't that somebody with Imperial? I don't know if you guys saw my story earlier. We've been trying to hit up Imperial. Shit was cool, and then they just left us on red multiple times and stopped opening messages. So if you know Imperial, tell them to hit us up. What's going on? What happened there? We had a good little plug on a decent amount of brands. I like their menu. But they just, I don't know if one of their brands was like, yo, I'm not selling to you if you give anything to Proper Doings. You got to stop applying to Proper Doings because people do be trying to do that shit.
Yeah, we've had a couple different brands that have done
way
that.
More common than you guys would think. But yeah, go hit up Imperial. Let them know. Get back to us. We got some shit we want to try. Heard good pizza. Got a dope strawberry fritter times Z. Have you tried it?
This is irritating me.
Oh, we got to re-roll, guys. The only proper thing to do when something's off with a doink is take the fucking time and re-roll.
Yeah, because it was just irritating me, dude. So I'm like, let me just
especially in a battle. This isn't just for us to enjoy here. They both have to be. Is it because it's like real sticky and like?
No, it's because it's like wet almost. Like the texture of it is wet. So it's just
like
strange.
the apples and bananas, consistent.
Yeah.
The old batch we had was wet, and then this batch we had was also wet.
Yeah, very.
So everything from Locals Only that we've had and seen so far has been wet, but also has been smoking. So we'll see what's up. So was the life sauce we got.
Yeah.
The Chem Lottie. And I'm not talking wet like, 6 days post-chop wet. I'm talking wet like give it a month, it'll still be wet. Like just wet. You know what I mean? Like pull it apart and it just goes like
it's that pull and peel weed.
Yeah, but to be honest, the Chem Lottie, wet. The Warheads, wet. The apples and bananas from Locals Only, wet.
Yeah.
All absolutely blowing. So I'm like, I'm not saying this is a negative thing. We're just describing it. It is wet.
Yeah.
Let's get a scroll.
No, we're not calling it negative at all because Life Sauce and Locals Only are both fucking smoking. So it wasn't definitely nothing negative. It's just I think for me, especially for a roller, it's just for me, it's not a preferable texture that I like to roll with.
Yeah, it's hard to.
But the performance of it makes it like, fuck it, I'll fucking deal with it. Yeah, I'll deal with it, dude.
So we try. I mean, look, we don't measure. We notice like usually 3 grinders worth is about 1/8. So we just roll 3 grinders worth. We don't really weigh out the weed. We just kind of have an eye for it now. Are you guys going to do a video explaining the rip tip situation? We usually don't, as much as you guys probably think we're petty because of the whole greasy thing. We usually don't like go out of our way as much as we did with Greasy. Greasy's a very shady individual that was physically threatening to show up to like our people's houses and shit.
Yeah.
So we wanted to torment him until his last day. But with Rip Tip, it's like, I get it. They basically used our fucking shit as long as they could for marketing. And then once they got enough clout, they basically said, yo, kick rocks. Can't fuck with you guys anymore. We can sell all our own shit now. And, we can get into it a little bit more, but they got use of us until they didn't need
it anymore.
Yeah. They didn't think they needed it anymore. And then just, got on that money game. It wasn't about dropping a special tip anymore. It was just about how many tips can we pump out in random colorways and fucking, so, Rip Tip, good product besides the fat hole down the middle, getting weed in your mouth constantly. Shady individuals, they're still on our shit lurking. Like they'll go through our comments and they'll like our people's comments.
Yeah.
And like just leave some shit talking messages. Like, yo, we haven't been on your page one time talking shit, but if you poke the bear a little bit more, dog, make my day.
Yeah, and not the first,
we'll get into it.
Not the first people to do this either, but definitely where I found it from. These tips is from him, but from what I understand, not the first person to do
No, so he's trying to say we took his design. First of all, we have a bigger Rip Tip collection than anything on Earth, or than anyone on Earth. I don't give a fuck. We probably got 600 together.
Mm-hmm.
And that was leading up to 2022. We haven't bought any since then. So in 2022, we had fucking like 600 Rip Tips. Didn't use my discount code ever. Always paid full price. Got every single tip that ever dropped. From the very first tip on, he's been collecting them, got me addicted to him as well.
Mm-hmm.
Brought more eyeballs to that company than any single individual ever in history.
Facts.
Vouched for it so hard, people thought we were a part owner of it, damn near. And then one day, after both of our biggest online drops to date, they hit us up like, hey, we can sell all our own shit now, can't collab with you anymore. Not like, yo, my bad, dude, thanks for everything, this and that. Just like, and we were like, all right, well, can we do a little collab? Like just like once a year for the novelty? Like, you know what I mean? We've been fucking shouting out your guys' drops that we don't even benefit from.
Yeah.
And just because we wanted to see them win, you know what I mean? And he's like, can't fit it in my schedule. Sorry. Just hella short for no reason. So we're like, all right, fuck it. all good. We'll get our own. I'm glad we did.
Yeah, communication definitely got lost there. Like, it was just like, it went from these big, long conversations that we were having with each other to like just fucking one word text back.
Yeah, peace. And we hit him up like later, like, dude, it was one apology of how you handled it away from everything being fine. But then they'll just like double down. And then they wanted to make a video to clear the air because obviously they were feeling it. You know what I mean? And then it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. They poke the bear anymore, we'll probably get into it and we'll do a video.
Yeah.
But yeah, that pokes a little sweet spot for us because we really fucked with Grip Tip. But they were not the first. Kovac Glass has been making these multi-bore spiral tips since the 80s. Blazing Blue Glass had the original, the most recent honeycomb design of the multi-bore tip in 2015. Gordo just accidentally fucked around and made one in 2017. And you fucking bought every drop ever since then.
Yep.
So, we don't like to be like, oh, like we're going to take credit for this and that. But like we really were, I would say probably 80% of the wave of the reason why it blew the fuck up. And we have messages of him saying, damn, bro, we've never dropped this many tips before and it's flying. Like, appreciate it.
Mind blown emoji. Like, oh my God. Yeah. So I could show it to you guys if I wanted to, but
yeah, we'll get carried away on this one.
What up, Done Right Customs, my guy?
Oh, yeah. Actually, we just sent out your care package today, bro. I know you want to, or no, tomorrow we're sending it out. But you won a couple giveaways, but we kind of just doubled up because you've just been way too fucking dope on here with the super comments. I think he holds the record, right, for the top super comment?
At 100, yeah. I don't think anybody's
Was that him at 100?
That was him at 100.
Or was he at 50?
No, he did 50 and 100. So I don't think anybody's capped him.
Elite Smoke, Locals Only Apples and Bananas is definitely top 3 for me right now. Yeah, dude, that shit was
smoking.
I'm excited to smoke. Where's the can you pass me that other jar right in the front there? The apples of the new batch of apples and bananas. The bag appeal on these are also ridiculous.
Yeah, the nose on this is stupid too, dude.
Imperial Club is a girl-only trap group. Interesting. Yeah, I don't care. Girl, guy. A lot of their menu is fire. Yeah, this is wet too. Interesting. Maybe we ought to have some wet weed. Also, shut up, Paul. I've been smoking hella good since 2011.
That's what's up.
Diesel Gut, the burnt rubber terp. Oh, damn. Are we hella behind?
Yeah.
Let's scroll. Let's catch up. All right, let's get these lit in a second here, too.
Well, I wanted to really let this dry because what I noticed last time is because of how wet the weed is, like it took the paper longer to dry.
Oh, that's why it split?
Yeah, that's why it split. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So I'm really just trying to give this thing its fair shake.
Appreciate you, Moonir. Wait, hold on. Scroll up a little bit. Sean knew it.
Dude, I need a good heat shrink on a good one.
Oh no, dude! You know I don't like heat shrinking, dog.
You have a torch?
All right, well you better grab it by the fucking paper. All right, we can have another tip drop.
No.
Oh my god, bro!
No,
that's a fucking disaster, bro. That is loose. I can try, but you better grab it by the fucking paper the whole time. Okay, my fingers are sticky, bro. So I'm gonna fuck that up.
Should I try it?
No, I'll heat shrink it.
Okay.
I'm saying
I'll hold it.
I'll fuck the paper.
You heat shrink it.
All right.
Yeah, that weed's too wet, dude. We need to actually throw that all in a Grove bag right now. The apples and bananas, everything.
Dude, let's see how it smokes. Because maybe that's the method of the madness.
You think so?
I don't know, bro. Because some of the best smoke I've had this year was wet. So I'm like, dude, is there something I just don't know here? Is there something going on that I just don't know?
Yo, happy birthday, Mark.
Is Mark's birthday in here?
Yeah, Mark said, can y'all say happy birthday? It's my birthday.
Happy birthday, Mark.
Well, since you've asked. What did the humidistats say in each jar?
54. I took it out, but it was at 50. They were both at 54. Oh, no. One was at 56. One was at 54.
The apples and bananas.
It's on there, but as we touch it, it's going to absorb moisture. It's going to get loose, so we just always got to grab it by the paper.
Gotcha. Yeah. Let's see here.
I think they mean sticky because shit do be sticky in residence, but not wet. No, we mean wet.
No, yeah, it's
they're both sticky. This is wet. Like as you do this, it's this like wet mop texture.
I can almost guarantee when I light these right now, you're gonna see once we get to the end, it's gonna suction.
Yeah,
because of the moisture, it'll make the paper do this towards the tip, whereas the other one won't because of the texture of the weed. Like I said, it's not a bad thing, guys. We're not saying it's a bad thing at all.
The roll is all.
I'm going to give you this one, and I'm going to take this one.
Bad for mold, they say. Yeah, I haven't seen, and I was looking because of the wetness. I haven't seen any mold at all. Let's get Greasy's mids in this. I would love to, because half the shit he does grow is mids, but some of it is actually fire. As much as that shit talk Greasy, I'll be the first one to admit. Which one's which?
That one right there is the Headband. This is the locals only.
Gotcha.
So this is the Skunk 8 and 7, and that's the Headband. Do you need a torch?
Yes.
There was one that I just saw right there. Sean, do you have it? Right behind your computer, the torch?
Behind the...
Yeah. Appreciate you.
Thanks, sir. Yeah, but I'll be the first to admit, dude, I mean, at least his Octane 93, the batch I had. It was funny because when I started airing out his dirty laundry, he fucking was like, I've never even met these guys. And it's like, bro, you came into our office, like you've given me an herb iron
in the whip, like
you crashed your car after we smoked together. Like, come on, dog. I can name 4 different times we've linked. But some of the like he has the potential to grow fucking fire.
Yeah, for sure.
And guess who gave him his recipe that he's now selling? That he sprinkled a couple things in and called it his own. Is Jordan. Jordan is the reason that fucking Greasy has white ashes. He tries to get on and be like, we worked on this together. You're full of shit, bro. You literally got the recipe. So that's a whole nother conversation though for another day.
All right.
Twin tubes. She bending and not snapping. No, the stems did snap. Here's a stem right here. The stems do snap.
Yep.
It's just the texture of the flower is just.
Maybe it is resinous.
Yeah, but it's like, no, I know what you're talking about. It's not just sticky. Like I've had sticky ass weed that's like, I'm not saying it's wet like it's too early to smoke. I'm saying it's wet like it absorbs some moisture somehow. Where it'll still be wet in like a month if we let it sit. This is what happened in the last batch. Because everyone smokes is not wanting to light up too easily. Well, how's yours?
Same.
That was a nice first hit, though. I will say.
Wow.
The after effects I'm not liking too much.
The flavor on this is crazy.
Really? Okay. I liked this on the first exhale, and as it sat in my mouth, I didn't like it as much. Pause.
Little tiny bit of a plantiness, but dude, like, let me let this sit for a second because that was pretty accurate, dude.
Jaden, it was definitely not. He likes to spin every fucking story imaginable. What's funny is, like, we'll be talking shit, and he'll tell me, bro, I already talked with Jordan, and we're all good. And Jordan tells me, like, nah, bro, I saw him. I called him a bitch. Asked me if he wanted to do some shit. He tried to make up. I told him to fuck off. And that's Greasy's version of, like, well, we talked about it.
Yeah.
No, he didn't. He fucking... Anyways.
He said, no Diddy laughing my ass off. Hope you and the boys are having a good day.
B-Catch, his mom is doing pretty well right now. I mean,
and thank you so much, Dill, 2 times. Considering the situation, we got some good news, dude. She will be going in for surgery on June 4th to get removal done.
They said it wasn't operable at first.
It started off as being non-operable. So we're getting to a point now where she's at this specialty surgeon out of Sacramento, who she saw, who did a little minor surgery on her to look at it instead of, they got machines that do all this work now. They put you on machines to look at your tumors and shit. But this doctor's old school, and he's like, I want to get my eyes on it. So he did a mini surgery on her, cut her open right here, and went in and looked at it. And he's like, I can get that. Nice. So she's been working the chemo and the RSO. Shout out Drew, shout out Cad, shout out everybody that's been in her, wishing her well wishes and helping. Yeah, Green Dog Drew. Shout out everybody for that, dude. Mom's is hopefully going to be getting better, man.
Real quick, all about the terps. I find certain strains with that stick hold the terps better for longer. Don't you agree, bro? I don't think this wetness that we're talking about is strain specific. I've had plenty of apples and bananas that didn't smoke that good, that did feel nice and perfectly cured. Yeah. So I don't know if that's a strain specific thing.
I need you guys to stop and let him sit that for a second and then hit that and tell me that flavor isn't crazy that's coming off of that right now.
I need to try it. It's looking rough.
Let me see it.
It's looking rough. It's looking like it'll have a strong flavor. Yeah, they both are not burning well. I don't know if we can even get it up in here, but
yeah. Sour soup, leaf tea, and apricot seed B17. Hey, I appreciate you, Gumbo King. Yeah, dude, anything that helps, bro, that anybody knows. Andrew, everybody, thank you guys, man. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, dude, anything that helps, bro. So sour soup or sour sop, leaf tea, and apricot seed B17.
No. I mean, there's strong flavor here. Harsh, smoky,
harsh for you right
strong flavor.
Look at it, too.
Dude,
look how black it is towards the ash, where it was whiter towards the end where I was hitting it.
Yeah, when you first lit it, I don't know. There's not much I can say that I like about this right now, aside from how it smells. But it is, to me,
it was the same thing with this though.
But I think this is almost better. Here, side by side.
Hold on, I need water.
Yeah, same. I'm gonna keep trying it, but
thank you, Donald, Jaden, everybody. Thank you guys, man. And Devil's lettuce.
Yo. No, Paul, forget the comment. Hit this again. The flavor is very strong. I'll give it that.
Dude,
that
it looks like it's
burning up right
now. Look at
now.
that right now, though. Look at the bottom of it, how light it is. Look at how it's gone to straight black. So it makes sense that you're having a different experience than what I did on my first hit.
Yo, straight up, I would put that down right now. Side by side, pass them back to me because I need to try the Everyone Smokes to see if it's good enough to get a W. Because keep in mind, we have to be at least in the 8s to get a W on the Contender Series, or else it's a no contest. No carbs as well. Yeah, hey, bro.
Yeah.
As soon as I got the news, I was like, yo, dude, eggs and red meat is what you should be eating. Because cancer literally eats glucose, so sugar and carbs is what feeds cancer. If you go fucking no sugar, no carbs, cancer can't grow.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest. This tastes better and is smoother than this to me.
Oh my God, no way. That fucking hurt me so badly.
I coughed off that. I didn't cough off that.
Oh my God, this hurt me so badly on the last hit.
That's crazy, dude. Let me hit it again.
So badly.
I mean, dude, it doesn't look like it's burning amazing, and I'm not saying it's the smoothest thing ever. I'm just saying I think it's smoother than that.
This is similar. It is making me want to choke up.
Yeah. I needed water immediately after I fucking hit that.
Spend some more time with her.
Okay.
Because that, I mean, man, dude. I have to side by side a couple more times, but no, I'm doing bad right now.
That one was bad. Bad too.
And let's get the. So look, guys. I mean, it's all batch to batch. I've had incredible smoke from both of these people, so this is no disrespect at all. And to be fair, neither of these strains were something that, you know, they were like, "Yo, enter this."
I love Backwood Brothers. I know. He's affiliated with Local Smoke or Locals Only. He said, "Smoke the whole joint, damn it!" Laughing my ass off. He said, "Ty, don't think stupid crazy. It's laugh out loud."
Dude, we usually do smoke the whole joint if it will smoke. Here, hit that again, bro.
He's hyped, dude. I just hit it, and I don't really want to be honest.
What's that? Bob. Doinks to Dasani, not cool. Hey, you're not lying. Hey, this is Sean's fault. I want to say this is an emergency. I do not vouch for Dasani at all. I think it's like the fucking.
I got it from Five Guys.
Yeah, you got it from Five Guys. I think it's like the big pharma of water, but there's nothing else to do here. There's nothing else in the house. It was the last one in the fridge, and I had no choice. So I do apologize for drinking Dasani in your guys' presence. That's pretty fucked up. I will be back with the heady water soon. I'm gonna try this again.
Yeah, no, for sure, dude. I just think that the Grove bag helps.
It's a no contest.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing. I think that the Grove bag helps. Like, look, I can tell you this right now. This apples and bananas that we put in the Grove bag the last time we smoked apples and bananas, that was absolutely fucking smoking. No, dude, our elements get sent to us straight from Elements. We have a sponsorship with them, so we don't have fake elements.
That's why we sell
But yeah, no, this
but
one,
even if they were, that wouldn't do that.
yeah.
There's nothing to do with that. I'll use fake elements, and some fireweed will still smoke with the fake elements. I might be getting dementia from the heavy metals and the fake elements, but I'll still be.
Open those apples and bananas right there, please, and feel the texture of it. And then I want you to feel the texture of this and see if the grove has dried it at all. I know they're two different batches, but I mean, that's typically how the weed's going to come. You know what I'm saying?
That was wild, yeah. Let me see.
Did he say no contest?
No,
not
at all.
No, I don't think it changed it. I think there's some shit that a grove can't fix. You know what I mean? Yeah, no contest. There's some shit that a grove cannot fix. But I mean, look, it's been 9 years straight of grove religion. They just sponsored us this month for the first time. This isn't some biased shit. Okay, if Grove told us to fuck off, and they didn't like how like aggressive we were on the internet, we'd be like, all right, cool, fuck you guys, but we're still
gonna rock you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they banned us, we'd find a way to buy through a homie because we need the groves. We've saved entire harvest with groves before.
I do want to give this disclaimer out. If anybody's reading what Avi just said, he's right. When he gave these to me, he said that apples and bananas he was willing to put up against shit, but the other one, the skunk, he had just given us because it was something that he had just.
That's what I was saying earlier.
Yeah.
And same with the everyone smokes. See, what happened today is we promised you guys alive.
And we didn't have nothing. Yeah.
Nothing here. These two we smelled them. We're like, yo, these smell crazy. And they're kind of similar, like throwback old funk. You know what I'm saying? So, dude, JN, just with
just throwing it out there.
The silent super comments, dude.
But hey, real talk though, shout out locals only, Avi, Sean, everybody over there. Shout out fucking everyone smokes. This isn't indicative of their growing skills or anything like that, especially, you know.
These batches, and then we got a little bit of a warning from both. So it was really a fair matchup either way and very similar outcomes both ways. But we've also had incredible smoke from both of these people.
Yeah, so don't knock it, because that's not the case.
And then what do we fucking Kush Clinic sold you a fake pack? Jaden, I don't know if you're talking to us or not, but we got all of this directly from the grower. Let's see, Grove over infinity jars. Fuck yeah, I don't even know what an infinity jar is, but definitely. And Sean is out of the room, so we'll get a scroll in a second. Oh no, he's back. Are we caught up?
He's not earning that 20 today, JN.
Oh, you know what, dude? So deal 2 times. He said, I know Megan's somewhere in here peeping around. So Sean and Paul talked to me, right? I'm big on free speech. Okay. So at any point in time when a troll is getting too out of hand, at some point it's just distracting. So we're going to put up a team vote between the 3 of us on to kick or not kick. And we'll just take it case by case. I don't like blocking people.
We're both for freedom of speech, but my thing is this, because I am too, dude, straight up. But my thing is this also. I think you guys take time out of your day, dude, to sit and watch us and fucking watch us go through weed. And you guys obviously trust our opinion or like our content or whatever it is. And when we're doing a finals like yesterday and it gets to a point to where the chat is overtaken with other shit and people aren't even really probably paying attention because they're just talking shit to this one person, which we appreciate you guys.
I didn't see any of it, bro.
We appreciate it.
Because the way I was sitting, bro, I couldn't even see the screen really. I was just talking to you guys. Missed the whole thing. After the episode, he's like, yo, this bitch was going crazy.
And like I said, dude, much love to you guys for, having our back and shit. But at the same time, it's like, dude, I'd rather not spend our attention on that. We come here to smoke and have good vibes and try out weed and get people.
We're also down to talk shit a little bit. You know what I mean? Of course.
Yeah.
But let's just be tasteful about it at least. Like some people just get a little
Dill, he said, I still say that's Greasy's fake account, Megan. He said that. He's like, I'm still saying that's what it is.
A chick, that's some greasy shit.
Bob. Shout out to Bob with the Euros. Hey, shout out to all the guys, all the bruvs that came from across the pond. And shout out Drew is sharing for, letting you guys or telling you guys to come over and check us out.
Yeah, big shout out. I always say, and I've been saying this since fucking, I don't even know how long, but I really feel like of all the people, because you watch everybody on the internet, what they're smoking, what they say is fire, what they say is not, and you start to build what you think about the palate of that person. And generally speaking, bro, I really fuck with the UK.
It's been like that since 2016. I'm telling you.
And New York, but after the UK.
Yeah, anybody that's ever fucked with anybody in the UK knows they take the shit seriously, dude. They know the difference. They take the shit seriously.
It's like Deborah said. Shout out Deborah. He was like, He's like, bro, everything's miserable out here, bro. Fucking the sky's always gray. It's always cold. Like everybody's fucking miserable. And if you fuck up our weed, like, it's easy to be happy in Cali. Like
that's hella funny.
I was like, damn.
No, I would have dudes back in the day in the DM when we were fucking moving the black bags back in the day, connected days. I would have them hitting me up like pissed off, dude. Just like, bro, someone sent me a pack and it's not real connected. And I know he's like, cause I get real connected. And I just think I was back then, I'd be like, damn, these fools like really know their weed.
Oh yeah.
Like there's no fooling these guys. Like people are out there trying to scam these guys and shit, dude. And it's like, you can't scam these guys. Dude, you know better.
What is it? I'm going to get off Instagram real quick. I gotta find Deborah's Instagram here. Cause I want to give him a little shout out. Cause he of all the people in the UK, he's one of the top dudes where I really think like really knows his shit all the way down, not just to the weed, but the intricacies of how the roll can affect how the weed performs and all the little things that can fuck things up and like just all the heady tech. Like he's very open-minded, but very opinionated dude. Yeah. Similar to us. So it's Deborah365. Sean, if you could put that on a comment real quick, go check him out.
Hey, that one guy.
DABURA365.
When are we coming out to UK? Fuck, dude. That's when we got. I mean, I don't know.
That's it.
That's when I'd love to make happen.
We would probably have to squeeze it in like September or October,
or maybe next year. If you don't know, next year wouldn't work for you.
So I'm planning on having kids and shit like end of the year. I mean, I'm trying to get that going. So I'm trying to get a lot of my trips out right now, but a lot of shit is booked. So, and I'm gonna try to like chill a little bit on the smoking while I'm getting ready to have the kids in the 2 months before. So starting like September 1st, we're gonna be doing more dab shit. So we'll see, dude. UK is tough because it's deep. You know, it's like going to Europe. So it's like. You know, but it's Spain, but the weed is smoking there. So it's like where we're from, Sacramento. You don't come to Sacramento because it's a cool place to come. You come here because the weed's fire.
How about this? Instead of spinning fucking a grip and going across the pond and doing that, why don't we throw an event and have fucking the real ones come out here?
I mean, dude, we can weigh the options. We'll see. We'll talk to the brevs when the time comes. We'll make a post specifically to the brevs.
We'll scroll down.
Oh, hey, yeah. Shout out Drew is sharing too. Appreciate that, bro. And I think we're going to be doing we're going to maybe do a little bracket or a duel, depending on how many we can find at the same time. But we're going to be doing something where across the pond, he'll be basically, so Deborah is sort of the catch Mason for Drew on that last review. Yeah. He's plugged. He's probably spent 20 racks on just small batch shit. And he has his opinions of it. You guys can go see his opinions. I won't speak for him. But we're going to be doing a little joint review. And actually, we probably might as well. I mean, I'm sure Drew's down. We can get Deborah on there as well. Just some of the heads we respect and smoke some shit after it travels halfway across the world and it's home. See what differences that might make. See if we're having the same experience. And just see what the real small batch is. We're going to try to get Elephant's Grove, probably some NorCal Nemo, some Catch Mason. And then the last one we want to hear, but those are the ones we really want to get.
Yo, shout out Bob again, dude. Appreciate you. He said a proper Doinks intro to Cali for select few UK goats would have been very cool. And then maybe you could do a swap when you guys come to us. Nope.
It would be fucking tight for sure. Yeah. Oh, we got to throw in the no Diddy. It's gonna scroll. You guys ever try Ethic Farms? Actually, so I did once. Ethic Farms and Greasy came through to the office, the very first office we had, and to smoke. And it was way too fresh, but he was hella competitive, so he just wanted to go off with Greasy on because they both grew the octane. And this was the amazing batch of octane I was talking about. And we smoked them side by side, and I pull it out, and Greasy's looks like shit. So I'm like, Greasy, his is like smelling and looking way better than yours. Like, what the fuck went on here? He's like, oh, fuck, left it in my car, this, that, the other, all the list of things, which very well could be true. But we roll it up and smoke it, and by golly, was that shit smoking, dude. The Ethics had good flavor. It was just a little harsh, a little bit more cardboard terpy. I think he was using Athena at the time. I don't know if he still is. Mm-hmm. But, you know what they say. It's been a couple strains that have like proven that wrong, but I just, I don't know how I feel about Athena.
Yeah. Yeah. We've talked about doing a rosin bracket. I'd be down to do full melt too, dude. Full melt's fire.
We got to scroll in the comments here. We're going to figure something out. Did you guys ever do a rosin or full melt bracket? So we are doing a rosin bracket.
Said, yeah.
Oh, did you really just say all about
I
the
literally
bracket?
just said we are doing a rosin bracket. I said I'd be down to do a full melt bracket.
Okay, yep.
Yeah.
So the rosin bracket, I didn't know if you went through the details.
No, I didn't go through details.
And shit
Yeah.
we're going to be starting in June with the hopes of hitting the finals on July 10th, which, by the way, is also Sean's birthday.
Hey.
This guy doesn't take dabs, but he's born on 7/10, dude.
Hey.
You know, what the fuck? Well, maybe we'll get him to take a dab on his birthday for you guys.
Done Right Customs.
Get out of here, bro.
He just can't even. He said I need to be a guest judge. I'm super picky.
Dude, we'll smoke with you. We'll get a feel for the palate, and we'll see what's good.
Yeah.
Dude, because you're becoming a veteran in this chat.
Yeah, he can't even let the chat end or anything. He's like, wait a minute, let me just throw this in there. These guys are getting ready to be done. Hold up.
Let's see. Today's Faceless Smoker with the other one. Appreciate you, dog. Today's salad. High octane
times White Widow.
Okay, White Widow? Who's that by? Because I mean, that's a throwback.
That's a genetic. That's an old school.
I haven't even smoked that since like figuring out for me what good smoke is. Like truly, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Gatsby. I don't know. I've never had the Piatella, to be honest with you.
No, but we actually do. We will be getting that though.
Yeah.
So stay tuned because we're gonna be doing hash mids busters as well. So, and that'll be a little easier to do and source.
Hey, Avi, thank you, bro. I appreciate you. And like I said, we just wanted to, I saw your message earlier. Yeah, we just wanted to throw that disclaimer out, letting people know, like, you didn't throw this to us, like, trying to bring funk. Like, you weren't like, hey, go put this up against anything.
Yeah, but also, if anybody gives us weed, bro.
Oh, we're gonna smoke it. Yeah, we're gonna smoke it. Yeah.
But I will say this smell, if this got dialed on, like, smokability specifically, because I'm sure the flower's healthy and amazing as fuck. It looks incredible. Like, bro, I can't say enough good things about it. It's just when it comes to putting it in a doink and lighting it on fire, where it just doesn't combust well. It seems like a little like fire retardant almost.
Yeah.
To where it doesn't want to burn. But I mean, a flower vape or hash or something from this, like, I mean, it wouldn't yield, but
I bet you would be
insane. So it's not to say that this is bad weed by any means. It's just when it's rolled up in a doink and lit on fire, it needs certain things that apples and bananas had. But if that's smoke, that might be like my head stash for a cool quarter.
Help you out with what, Dash?
What does no contest mean?
No contest means there's no winner.
There was not the fight never happened. There was no contest.
Where's under the rug there? It's your opinion.
Kitty cat.
Opinion on Puffco products. He has every Puffco ever released to date. Yeah. Actually, maybe not to date.
No, because I stopped.
But yeah, quartz all day. I mean, Puffco. I mean, if you have to, it's convenient.
Yeah, dude. I mean, it's a dope machine. If you're on the run, dude, and like you're not somewhere stable where you can just be sitting out breaking out a torch or your fucking your TSV heat tower or anything like that, then yeah, it's a convenient way to smoke. Is it the ideal and optimal way to consume hash for flavor and experience? No,
not even close. No, it's actually harsher than a rig.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? People do that because they think it's
with or without water. Either way.
Yeah. And the water changes the flavor a lot on a Puffco.
Yeah, I feel like one is overhyped. Nothing special in my opinion. I mean, dude, it's cool. I think I like the high, and I've had a couple batches of it. We have.
What are we talking about?
Lemon Up from Cushington.
Oh yeah. So the first batch was some of the best we smoked all year. Mm-hmm. Second batch had just as strong a flavor, but it was harsh.
Yeah.
It was closing our throats up harsh. It was combusting well, but something was harsh about it, and we were both getting it. So we're really excited to try the next one. We actually have. Can you grab me that lemon up jar right there?
Oh, my bad, Dash. Shit.
Lemon up.
He said, "Thanks, guys. I know what no contest means. I was just meaning what was the reason."
Oh, they were just like really harsh and had for me a lot of smoky background noise. We got Surefire Selections lemon up. We figured there's somebody that wants to duel them on the lemon side of things. We also got some
lemon heads from Kapow.
Smells amazing.
Should we get some of that? Some lemon heads from Kapow and put it up against that?
I don't know. I mean, what do you guys want to see? There's a lot of lemon up and shit. Like, do you guys want to see Cushington lemon up versus Surefire lemon up? I didn't know. I think they were like beefing too at one point. I don't want to speak for them, but like some people, somehow I heard that like there was some funk there. I'm assuming maybe over the genetics of lemon up. I don't know.
Yeah. Nieve de Limon. Which one is that? I've never even.
Wait, what are we talking about?
He said use that.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
I've never had it or heard of it.
I said, hell yeah, they were beefing. Fill us in if you know what's going on. Drew Sharing said versus Nieve de Limon, same thing. All right, hey, put us on Drew. Oh, Mr. Gelati, he says.
Oh, okay.
Is there any beef there too? Because I want to make a battle people want to see. Would you guys rather see just like a full-blown good battle or a really good battle, but there's also personal beef? You know what I mean? Look, we're just entertaining. We're just putting some matches together people want to see.
Sureberry's right here. JN. It's got an interesting nose to it, dude. I don't like that it's in this jar either.
Yeah, we got to I almost want to do something like that, but we just have to keep it in the packaging that people, chose to put it in, because if we change it, that's like, oh, we know better than you. And like, what if their secret sauce is the jar they put it in or whatever? You know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah, we'll try the Nieve de Limon.
I don't know if I like how that smells. I don't know if I like how that smells.
I said it's got an interesting smell.
Yeah, there's something. It's like banger, but not like banger. You know what I'm saying? But it's got a little. Hold on. There's something else. There is banger in there, but there's something else with it. Is it a black licorice? Do you smell like a black licorice under the banger? Am I tripping, or is that like
something? Yeah, I don't know about black licorice, but honestly, smells like a fucking old shoe store
or something.
Yeah, like an old shoe store, dude. Like you walk into like the old school Paylesses, like in like a rundown shopping mall.
And I'm talking like not on some smell preference, but like just objectively, it doesn't smell great. You know what I'm saying? This Lemon Up, on the other hand, smells incredible, looks incredible. Watson Supply has some good limo. All right, well, we're gonna post. Hey, also, by the way, if you're a brand watching and you do want to get on the show, we basically have our massive stockpile of shit we're trying to get through here, and then we have the fast track program where you can pay to get on an episode, not pay for an outcome, but pay to get on an actual episode. You can even choose your opponent if you want to, and then you can just also call somebody the fuck out online, stir the pot a little bit, get some people wanting to see it. And then we'll go make it happen, because we just want to give people what they want to see. And the fast track is just a way to, like, if you're really like Life Sauce's Warheads, it was up the hill, was like, yo, the Warheads in the Kemlati. Mm-hmm. He was like, yo, I know my shit's about to outsmoke everything right now. I can't wait in line behind this stockpile of shit over here and like put my shit on the show. And it was absolutely blowing. And it was like the best little few $100 he ever spent.
Yep.
So that's the three ways. We definitely want to see like some UFC style call outs, dude. If people are calling people out right now, we're going to favor that. Let's stir the fucking pot in a fun way here. But other than that, yeah, let us know what you want to see against the Lemon Up. We got it. It's chilling. It's in a Myron. So it should be doing good for a little while. But for now, I think, are we going to do something tomorrow? Tomorrow evening, maybe?
We can do something tomorrow, yeah.
All right, I'll go grab the shit from the office, so we got all the options. We'll let you guys know what we're doing tomorrow, but Wednesday morning at 11 a.m., we're doing the Toad Venom. That's going to be our first live for the new Midsbusters tier on YouTube. So for anybody that subscribes before then, we're going to be doing Midsbusters live now. We're still going to release the episode for everyone else later on, like a week or two later, depending on when we can edit it. But live will be happening for that tier. Yep. Other than that, I think that's everything. We're going to go through the giveaways right now after this episode, and we're going to be posting another video. So if you see your name get called, just email support with your information, and we'll get back to you with the giveaway prize. Yeah, I'm lit. I am lit, though, off those little hits that we took.
Fucking 3 hits, 4 hits, something like that.
Oh, if you're traveling with your tips and they're dirty, just Jolly Rancher that motherfucker up right there. Bob, one more time before the end, dude. Hit me up. Let's get some UK hash for June. No one knows what our boys in North England are cooking up right now. We can sort you an Alchemist kit of the 1010. Let me know, dude. Yeah. Look, if a bruv is saying it's 1010, then I want to fucking try it. Right. At the end of the day, dude. I trust the bruvs generally. But yeah, all right, guys. Appreciate everybody. We will talk to you probably tomorrow evening at 4:20 p.m.
Yep. Peace.